Do you know how to counter any wrist lock? When it comes to countering wrist locks, it's a very simple concept. Let's say, for example, I'm getting a same side wrist grab. I do my basic steps to keep my self-defense alive and training in me, even though I don't like wrist locks at certain times. I do trust them, as in that they're building good habits. Remember, I can get away. But if you have training and it permits, we go into our wrist flex position. If we're looking at the wrist flex, I'm trying to touch his finger to his forearm. So that means I'm bending it or flexing the wrist. Eric would have to extend the wrist out of the way. Very simple concept once taught to me by a friend when I was learning a whole bunch of Hapkido. And he's like, do you know what my dad told me when I was growing up? Just push it in the other direction. I was like, bullshit, that doesn't work. Watch. I'm trying. Here, I'm even going to go to a stronger structural position. Go down a little bit for me. I'm going to have dead straight arms. So now I can use my body to do this. So now I'm not just using my weak thumb, okay, and my forearm muscles. He has full pressure. I'm even going to go perfect onto the pinky, right into the middle of the joints themselves. And I'm trying to crush. That's not working. I'm going to try to use my forearm. It's not working. Why isn't it working? Because it wasn't able to be applied. So if Eric did get in this position by a super sweet Aikido guy or Hapkido guy, right, it will happen. If they're good at it, they're gonna get you. The simplest counter is to, boom. I know a lot of you guys are gonna say, well, just punch him in the face. I agree, you can punch him in the face, but it's a good habit to build as well. Stop it and then punch me in the face. Yeah, there it is, nice, right? Or you Wing Chun guys out here, right? Just boom, busao, right into the eye. Feels so good, right? So let's talk about another one. Same side, please. That looks a little bit similar, but a little bit different. Okay, I'm stepping to the side, getting away from the weapon still building good habits even though I'm training my wrist locks. I come over top, I'm doing a chicken wing, also known as a center lock. My goal of this is to take his pinky and again drive it into his spine. So if I use the fingers here, you can see I'm driving down. If he happens to roll with it, then it turns into a reverse wrist flex. So there's lots of ways that he can catch that. What's the concept we're learning? I'm trying to bend it one way, bend it back the other way. So I'm setting, coming over, I'm trying to point at him, he's pointing at me, I'm stronger and bigger, I'm gonna use his fingers, boom, it's still not working. We're starting to see that this stuff kind of works a little bit, eh? So let's do another one. So we really get home. It's always nice to do it in groups of threes. Step to the side, find my escape. I come back up, escape, yes. I grab this, I come up to here. Now let's say my fingers were more situated over top of the pinky. Now I'm driving the pinky in that direction. That makes him want to move. So what does he have to do? He has to reach over top and stop it from going that way. Make sure he's pulling his elbow behind as I'm trying to push. Again, structure and strength, full strength to try and make it work. Oh! Size matters a little bit, but again, he's not getting his wrist broken. He's out of it pretty quick and pretty easy. So does this work? Yes. Can you punch him in the face? Yes. Can you grab your knife? Yes. Can you use your gun? Yes, for sure. I got it, guys. I read your comments all the time. Keep commenting, though. They're great. But when you're trying to actually stop something from happening because they got the best of you in that moment because you were dumb enough to grab them, well, at least now you have a counter. Stay safe.